What is up, YouTube? Andrew here. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about finances. Now, I'm not the most skilled or technical when it comes to money, but there is an approach that I've used the last few years that have really helped me kind of get a rein on my spending and really helped me budget my money. And what it's allowed me to do is have a little bit more flexibility in how I approach spending, so I can go out with friends, I can get dinner, I can buy things for myself, all without having too much guilt around how I'm spending my money. So to break it down in a very simple way, I approach my money with two categories. I have my spending and I have my savings. My spending is basically whatever I'm using on a regular basis, so if I have to pay for certain things. And then my savings is what I'm putting away long term, and I try to avoid touching my savings, but I'll get more into that a little bit later. So the first category is spending, and I look at my money through more of a needs-based. Needs-based spending is a way to remind myself that my priority when it comes to money is to pay off what I absolutely need. Now, by calling it needs-based spending, the next natural step is for me to determine what I actually need week by week or month by month. For example, you may have to pay for rent, you may have to pay for your car bill, you may have to pay for groceries. By determining what you genuinely need each week or each month, you're able to set out a larger budget so you can make sure that you're covering the absolute necessities. Once you have your list of needs taken care of, you can fill in any sort of wants from there. For example, maybe you want to go for dinner once a week max with a couple friends. Another thing you could do is maybe go to the movies once a month. It really depends on you. Now, it's a small detail, but the reason I define the absolute necessities and then have those sort of wants or extra needs is that in a case of an emergency, I want to know what I may need to cut, just in case I need to roll back my spending, which typically doesn't happen if you're budgeting really well, but in the cases where you have to roll back your spending, it's good to identify what you can genuinely cut back on. Now, once you determine what you need for the weeks and the months, the rest of the money that's left over can go right into your savings. So that's really it. Once again, I'm not going too in-depth here because I want to break this down as simply as possible. I know personal finance can be daunting, especially if you've just gotten a part-time job, or maybe you just got a full-time job and now you have to worry about car payments and rent payments and getting your own groceries. Whatever your situation is, getting used to taking care of your personal finance is a learning curve, and there's tons of resources out there. This is the little thing that has helped me really rein in my spending, determine what I genuinely need to take care of on a regular basis, what would be nice to have, and then having the rest go into savings. So that's it for me. Hopefully it helps you. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up. If you want to stay up to date with me on this channel as I talk more about my experiences as a student leader and the sort of student life overall, hit subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. Take care.